Alright, we are live. Once again, part 2.
I'll retweet it if I can find it again. Was that Mr. Pettis? If I see it again, I'll retweet it. I've lost it already.
Bubba's, what'd you think?
What?
Did you hear that intro song?
Hey, Bulls, we're getting
Yeah, that was
special
pretty
weather
cool.
statements in Oklahoma.
You missed something pretty
Check
funny
this
on
out.
your
We've
screen.
got some cold core
Tell me
action
you've seen that-
back here.
that
Some
thing
small
with the
hail possible
fucking
moving
drone,
into
right?
Fort Smith. Right
Did
now,
you see that at
also, we've got some small hail working into
I've
places like
fucking seen it.
Bartlesville and Miami. Over here in Oklahoma, Joplin areas just to the east of Joplin
The
are
fact that
getting
I'm
in
able
on
to
a
get
pretty
my
strong
like
storm.
one
Actually,
monitor organized.
this is
and
all
make it
happening
look like
right
2 or
around that
3.
central
That's
area
kinda
of low
crazy,
Yeah.
isn't
pressure,
it?
where temperatures are very cold aloft, allowing for lift to happen much easier.
Let's see.
Miami. How do you say it? Take me to that severe thunderstorm warning, the new one. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I didn't say it right. Take me to the most recent severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, wow. This one's way down here along the Gulf Coast.
That better be a
Tornado possible
radar
on this
fuck-up.
one. This is for
But-
Morgan City. This is for Iberia, St. Martin, and St. Mary Parish.
I don't
in
think that's a
Louisiana.
radar fuck up there.
Get ready for 60-mile-per-hour winds, and once again, the tornado is possible as
If
we do
that
have a
is a
decent amount of
tornado, that's a
rotation
big
here near
one.
Franklin. Y'all watch out. Up there, closer to
The
Bell
velocity
River.
and the CC drop pretty much line up. If that is a tornado
All right, take
there,
me to the
that's a big
tornado
one.
warning in Mississippi.
Could be massive.
And he's about to
This
find
has
out.
got
I
an hour
bet
left
you.
on it.
It's got,
Switch
that's
to
an out,
velocity.
dude. That is a hour-long tornado warning.
Still looks. I mean, it still looks pretty powerful.
Look on CC drop, Ryan. I fucking dare you. If he does
So I would
look on
definitely be
CC
staying in my
drop,
safe spot if I'm in Arm,
Oh, man.
Progress, or Oakville, or Tilton
Would
in
not be
Mississippi.
surprised
You
if
are
there's
under a
a tornado in
tornado
there.
warning.
I think there's actually 2 areas of rotation in here. In this warning. Storm
Oh.
relative velocity.
Miami?
Look, yeah, look at this. There's 2 areas.
Isn't there another one where it's like Miami? Like there's another state that has a Miami, but it's like Miami.
The question is, which one is
Yeah,
going to
I'm pretty
become
sure there
the
is because
dominant
it's stuck with me.
rotation?
And now I'm afraid to say it any other way.
I would think if that is a tornado on the southern one, that southern one definitely would be the dominant
There's a pretty
one
big
by now.
fire to the south of Houston as well. I think you can see on radar. Yeah, look at that big plume.
Oh man.
Wow. The wind, you can tell the winds are blowing really fast because of how far away you're able to see the smoke plume. We got another special weather statement in Oklahoma. Can you take me to the most
Oklahoma.
recent special weather statement in Oklahoma? This one's going to be for gusty showers. So, small hail, gusty showers, lightning. It's all possible with these storms that are popping up around Fort Smith, up towards Joplin.
They really trying to go severe behind the line, really?
Uh,
Fucking idiot ass storms.
uh,
All I can say is good luck doing that. Ah! Radar, it looks like radar must have been doing a little bit of a hideous
Fucky
thing
wucky.
there.
Radar was going a little fucky wucky.
It indeed.
Fucky
was.
wucky ducky. Oh yeah, I have ACTs tomorrow too, so I probably won't be on at all.
You were so lucky I'm not live on Twitch. Because Twitch would
Why?
Twitch would probably wreck you on that comment.
Wait, ACT? Brother, it's a fucking test!
Yep, things are just now starting to really get going here. Go ahead,
Jesus
Riley.
Christ, how soft
Hey
are
Ryan, we just got
social media
another forest
companies?
fire, not forest fire,
Very
wildland fire
soft.
update out of Texas. We are looking
Like,
west
does
of the
everyone
town of
have to be
Palace. It's west
a
of
bunch
Corpus
sensitive
Christi.
little
We are
worms?
up to 200 acres.
Jeez.
I believe this fire started 1 hour
Uh,
ago. This is the Duval 0851 fire. It's spreading rapidly, and the Texas A&M Forest Service is requesting additional support fighting this fire.
Thank you so much, Riley. Lots of fires popping up out here, and we will likely continue to see that throughout the evening,
Oh man.
as we do have a
Idiots already
critically
starting
or
shit.
an extremely critical fire weather condition out there that is
Wait, in
allowing
your
for
stream?
these fires to start and also just spread
No, idiots
very
already
rapidly.
starting fires over
Um,
here,
so-
and then they getting off a hand.
Keep that in mind if
Oh
you live out
my-
Hey,
there.
Ryan, we have a very low wall cloud right in front of us here on my stream. Just FYI.
Oh no,
All right,
shit.
this is
Brad's got a
Brad
low
Arnold
wall
says he's got a
cloud.
very low wall cloud right in front of him here. So this is Brad is
That's-
on the
I
storm.
can pull
that
that
is
up right
currently
now. I
not
can
tornado
pull that
warning,
up
but
right
rather
now.
the considerable severe thunderstorm warning
Das
with the
ist
tornado
nicht
possible
gut.
tag. He is
That's
right
not
on
good.
the
Hold on, I'll be
rotated
right
part
back.
to the west of Kentwood. So yeah, if there's going to be a part of the storm that would try to produce a tornado, it's the part that he's on.
Hey, Ryan, we have a very low wall cloud right in front of us on
look at
my
that.
stream. Just FYI.
Ryan, what's up with all the dust rolling through Texas? It's just
very rapidly.
See if it does anything.
Right on the rotating part of this
that looks a lot more interesting than it does on radar.
that would try to produce tornadoes.
This is right near the town of Kentwood, Louisiana.
What's up with all the dust through Texas? It's just part of our storm.
Kentwood, Louisiana, and then some other places that would be close to this include Greenlaw and Lewiston.
Part of the storm that he's looking at there.
Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, I've been monitoring a traffic camera about 5 miles south of Brad. It seems like they just lost power.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, this is a pretty, probably one of our more intense parts of the storm.
Ryan, I'm going to attempt to stay out in front of this, but it's moving really fast, just FYI, so I don't know if I can or not.
Like, Brad's going to try to stay out in front of it. Once again, he's near Kentwood, Louisiana. And we're gonna keep him up on the screen here as we go back to the radar. Oh, here we go.
Ryan, I'm going to attempt to stay out in front of this, but it's moving really fast, just FYI, so I don't know if I can or not.
5 miles south of Brad, it seems like they just lost
So here's a
power.
nice satellite view of our storm, our massive mid-latitude cyclone coming together here. You can literally see all of the dust that has been picked up from northeast New Mexico, southern Colorado, the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. All of that is getting driven down with the very strong winds that are coming down on the backside of the storm. Man, this is a monster storm, literally. We've got some cool, dry air coming up here. This is what's fueling our storms over here. And then, yeah, just lots of dust right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, so you can see why we've had some 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts reports today. Corey Durkin is in the same storm as Brad, but he is a little bit farther to the north and inside of the actual storm, like where it's raining heavily south of Magnolia. Back on it. I've been saying that wrong this whole time. So yeah, or actually he's closer to Greenlaw now. His location just updated. I'm sorry for saying that wrong. Over there in Plum over there in Mongolia, son. My bad. God, there's some crazy videos coming out of Reddit of the dust. Yeah, right now there's one tornado warning. That's going to be for Jefferson, Davis, Lawrence, and Marion counties in Mississippi. This storm is coming towards Prentiss and Bassfield and Carson. But the rotation doesn't look very convincing right now, so hopefully that trend continues. But we still need to stay in our safe spots regardless. Brian, are you sure these storms will die down before they get to Atlanta? I think they will have a lesser chance of producing severe conditions. I don't think they will necessarily completely die out. But they will get weaker. Let me show you the future radar here. This is what the radar could look like maybe around 9 p.m. So we're looking at about 3 hours into the future here. We'll have that line of storms going, getting into Nashville, not quite, but west of Nashville, west of Huntsville and Florence, mostly in western Alabama here. And yeah, the storms will be pretty strong at this point. Likely still producing damaging winds, maybe even as we go through Birmingham and Huntsville. I think the damaging winds will be less widespread in Tennessee, but there's still going to be a chance to see some wind damage with those storms. But watch, you can see very clearly that they are going to fall apart right around the time they get to Atlanta, right before trying to re-spark again tomorrow during the heating of the day. This goes out to 9 a.m., so yeah. Go ahead, Riley. You're muted.
Yep, my stream deck decided to disconnect. I just dropped a image in stream text of a special weather statement from earlier in Tennessee. I saw this on Twitter. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms moving at 120 miles per hour to the northeast. They never did correct that, so I would almost assume that was a mistake, but they seem to have locked in that there were thunderstorms moving northeast at 120 miles an hour earlier in Tennessee.
Dang. Thank you, Riley. That's interesting, to say the least. Wind gusts, a half-inch hail. We're probably going to see a lot more of those special weather statements in Tennessee tonight. That's a good way to put it. The kind of severe weather I think that we're going to see in Tennessee tonight will likely be less well described by a severe thunderstorm warning and more described by a special weather statement. 50-mile-per-hour winds, probably mostly outside of the thunderstorm. But yeah, they won't be moving at 120 miles per hour. We can probably write that down. They will be moving fast, that's for sure.
All right, I'm back.
Here's an update on our tornado warning. It's going to go on for 29 minutes for Batesfield, Bassfield, and Prentice, Jefferson Davis County in Mississippi. The rotation is not with us for the most part anymore, so that's good. But stay in your safe spots just in case. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, back in Nebraska we have another snow squall warning. 15 minutes from now we'll have a chaser perspective on that.
Awesome, thank you. So we've got another snow squall warning back here. Looks like Bryce Shelton might be on that, and a couple other people. So yeah, very intense snow squall setting up between Red Cloud and Grand Island back here in Nebraska. So we got a tornado warning over here and a snow squall warning over there.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in from 10 miles west of Macomb in Amite County, Mississippi. Around 4:19 p.m., 3-inch tree limbs were reported broken due to thunderstorm wind damage.
Hi. Ohio, you guys are going to be all right. It's going to get windy. But that's about it. We do have, everybody in the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, everybody that's going to get hit by the frontal part of the storm and generally the low pressure center is going to have some strong winds, and that's going to bring about some problems. But the severe weather, the stuff that makes us go live, is not happening in Ohio. It's happening down here in Mississippi and Louisiana.
There we go.
It's going to get windy, but that's about it. We do have, everybody in the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, everybody that's going to be hit by the frontal part of the storm, and generally the low pressure center, is going to have some strong winds, and that's going to bring about some problems with the severe weather, stuff that makes us go.
Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, I just sent another image in stream text. This is back in our snow squall warning. This is looking at the METAR site near the airport in Hastings. It's reporting 59 mile per hour wind gusts, visibility of less than a quarter mile, and you see a little small blue arrow on the right side there. That $sign means that the METAR station needs maintenance. It did not have that before the snow squall went it through. So somehow this snow squall managed to completely break the METAR to the point where it needs maintenance.
Dang. Thank you, Riley. So we've got eyes on the ground and instruments on the ground back here on the snow side of the storm. Same thing on the severe side, so we're going to be jumping back and forth there. Also invite anybody to join that is interested in snow coverage. We've got quite an extensive camera network in Iowa, so that's something that we might take advantage of tonight and tomorrow. Also in Minnesota, I believe. Nothing, as far as I'm aware of, in Nebraska for the most part. Ryan did go live on Ohio. Yeah, of course I care about Ohio. There's just nothing going on in Ohio, y'all. It's hard for me to talk about your state if there's no reason to. And yeah, it could get a little windy, but like that's...
Continue on Louisiana 1048 East for 1.5 miles.
Like if I sit here and talk about every place that it's going to get a little windy, we're going to miss our opportunity to help people that are under tornado warnings, and that's not what we want, right? Shannon, no, I don't think that we're going to be quiet. I think that we're going to have a pretty active pattern through March.
Windy, but like that's... not what we want, right?
Darren. If you're just now tuning in, we are doing storm coverage here. We've got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. We've got one tornado warning. We've got a bunch of storm chasers out there giving us a first-hand look and a first-hand view of what's going on out there on the ground. But so far today has been relatively quieter than what maybe we expected, which is good. Not a lot of tornadoes so far, but we are still in the we're not done, right? We've been streaming for 6 hours, 5.5 hours or so. The storms are going to continue. I mean, they're not going to stop tonight. They're going to go all the way until they exit the United States through the Atlantic Ocean tomorrow. So, we've got a long time to go before this is over. But so far, things are a little bit calmer than what they could have been. But we're watching things closely as they are coming together.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in.
What?
Emergency
Brad
management
Arnold got
reports
stuck by a
thunderstorm
train.
wind damage about 3 miles west southwest of Ruth in Lincoln County, Mississippi at 4:52 p.m. A couple of trees are down on roads in the southern part of the county.
Louisiana 10 East for 10 miles.
Haven't heard anything from Brad, so I'm guessing that wall cloud situation has resolved itself for the most part.
Relatively quieter than what maybe...
you haven't heard
You
much
are
from him
still
'cause he's
under
stuck by
a
a train.
severe thunderstorm warning, though, with a tornado possible tag in Mount Herman, Smithburg, Dillon, Tylertown, all the way up there to China Grove.
5.5 hours or so.
Keep that in
storms are
mind.
going to continue. I mean, they're not going to stop tonight. They're going to go all the way until
He's
they
gonna
exit
try
the
to
United
beat the
States through
train.
Atlantic
You
Ocean
watch.
tomorrow. So, we've
Is
got a long
Trustville,
time to go
Alabama
before this is
okay?
over.
Yeah, you guys are
So
far.
things
We'll let you know if there's any
Imagine if
warnings
he's watching
issued
my
for you.
stream too, and no, I ain't about to beat the train.
But we're watching things closely as they are coming together.
Hey Ryan.
Kimbo, thank you for that.
Emergency management reports thunderstorm wind damage about 3 miles west southwest of Lincoln County, Mississippi at 4:52 p.m. A couple of trees are down on roads in the southern part of the
James, thank you for that. I love the chat is so torn about Yalba. Half the time I'm like, wow, Yalba is so cool. That is really neat, Ryan. Half the time, I hate Y'allbot. That AI is so annoying. Why is everything got to be so controversial, y'all?
You know, the last few days, brothers, it felt like, I don't know why, but it felt like I have more pressure.
And we did
than
just get a
usual
new severe thunderstorm warning.
on my heart.
Here it is. This is going to be for Covington County, Mississippi. 60-mile-per-hour winds and a tornado possible
Right
tag.
now,
That means that they're going to allow this tornado warning to expire probably, and then it's going to go right up into Collins. We're still going to watch the rotation, but hopefully we don't have any new tornado warning issued as a result of the rotation.
Right
there.
now, I have
go ahead, Riley.
It feels like
Hey Ryan, I need to draw your attention to right around Joplin, Missouri, actually. So roughly an hour ago, we did actually have a storm attempt to produce a tornado in that area.
What?
And it seems like it's going to try and do
What?
it again. We're looking at that
A tornado
cell near
tried to go
Baxter
down near
Springs,
Joplin, Missouri.
even though either
earlier.
one of these could potentially be a tornado. Obviously, it's not your normal tornado environment. There's not a lot of cape, so everything has quite a low top on it in terms of storm height, but plenty of shear could possibly push these storms to produce a tornado, even though it might not be your normal sort of tornado environment.
Thank you, Riley. Yeah, we got a little bit of a cold core situation over here where these storms are almost certainly going to produce some hail. It'll be very easy for these storms to produce hail. And then there's also a little tornado threat as well. No, I don't think we have any threat of like a major, the big tornadoes or anything like that. These are the kind of storms that storm chasers usually are really into because they can produce
There
really photogenic
was
ones.
just
However,
was just
the
this,
odds
like,
of that happening are low, but we're keeping an eye on it. But get ready for hail
near
and
Carson.
Carthage,
Go on now.
Russell, Avila, and all these places. And
It was there
we'll
in the
see more
last
storms
frame.
pop up in and around Joplin, as that's where the low
near
pressure system
Pasfield.
is swirling right now. Brad Arnold wants to say something. Go ahead, Brad.
I seen what looked like to be a huge fucking debris ball.
Hey, you may want to look to the west of New Orleans. We're starting to see some prefrontal cells down there south of Hammond.
Oh no.
Just FYI, I'm picking that up. I don't know if it'll have enough time to mature before the line hits it, but we are starting to see prefrontals down there.
Shit, we got frontal cells west of New Orleans kicking off.
So,
Bro, your voice
Yeah,
sounded
yeah.
so weird.
yeah, this
What?
is what he's talking about. So storms are popping up over here to the west of New
Your
Orleans.
voice sounds so fucking
They
weird.
stay out in front
You
of
were
the line.
down in
They
like
will be in an
this.
environment that could potentially support
Seriously.
tornado genesis.
You
so we've got to
sound-
watch
you-
that.
You
very
sounded
closely.
like this.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report
Whoa,
just came.
what? Refresh your
Emergency
shit,
management
bro. That
reports
can't be
multiple
me.
power lines down, causing fires in
It
Birmingham
was
and Monroe,
you.
Alabama. Around
Ain't
5
no
seconds
way.
later.
this.
They also noted a
You
funnel
sounded
cloud
like
in
this.
Can't be.
Okay. Lots of fires.
I heard you
fire
talking.
reports coming out of Alabama.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in. A wildfire has been
Hi,
reported
geez,
2 miles east
frog
of
here.
Hamilton, Alabama at 5:22 p.m.
Oh, we have
Lightning sparked a grass fire.
prefrontal
Multiple
supercells
fires are
starting
ongoing
in
out there.
New Orleans.
Lightning sounds powerful.
Everyone, please be safe today. There is a possibility of tornadoes in the south. There is a possibility of heavy snow in the Midwest. like
Hey, you
Nebraska,
two. Man,
Minneapolis.
this guy is insane.
Katie, thank
Lizard warning.
How's
What?
Bowling Green looking? I've been watching
What?
you since you started. I couldn't thank you enough. Montana,
don't wanna
thank
know
you
what I
so much
heard.
for that. Very
What?
generous of you. Bowling Green's looking fine tonight. Some
It sounded
gusty
like
you
winds
hear?
late,
It sounded like you
and,
said lizard.
You know, I mean, we're talking about it could be a couple tree limbs and power lines and cause power outages. It's not going to be
fuck!
normal breezy
Blizzard
day,
warning.
But also nothing crazy.
I was about to say, I was like,
And
I
thank you
know
for-
this
for being
motherfucker
around.
did not just say that shit.
What the fuck did you think I said that?
I think it might be your
Yeah, the storm's
mic
getting ready to come
tweaking.
into Tylertown now.
Well, I've got my phone with a MagSafe charger on the back of it.
Well, that might be
Pretty
wise.
strong, potentially
It sounds
70
like it's
mile
on
per hour
cocaine
winds
for some
coming
reason.
into the Tylertown area. Southern Mississippi. Shane
Like
Morris says, "Hey,
that?
Ryan,
Does it sound like
I saw
that?
you were live and decided to text my friend Oprah Winfrey and
I was
let
like,
her
"Eh,
know what you
eh,
said,
eh."
Ryan."
Is it like that?
My screen,
The
somebody just
Oprah
rear-ended
Winfrey
me
of
on the
weather?
interstate.
I love his show. Shane, thank you, man. I'm glad you told me.
Bro, gonna come in.
He does
Bro,
this
gonna
every
come
time
in my
I'm live.
chat and say, "Is there a damn
I appreciate
robot
it,
in
Shane.
here?"
Go.
No, it's just
ahead,
an
Brad.
autistic kid. That's probably gonna get your stream taken down.
What?
Wait, what did Brad?
I need to
did
stop
Brad
being
say he
so
needed to talk?
fucking autistic.
Oh no,
What?
Brad's stream just
Oh,
quit. I think.
Wait, did he say something like that?
Oh fuck.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, I'm gonna have to cut my stream. Somebody just rear-ended me on the interstate.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I didn't even hear that.
Oh
10-4,
fuck.
Brad.
I bet you it's a damn Karen.
Daggone it, that sucks.
God damn it! Will you stop that?
It's always that's the
Fuck.
dangerous, most
I
dangerous
hope he's
part
okay.
of the job there, the storm
Dude,
chaser.
if he wasn't talking,
gig.
dude,
It's
if
not
it
the tornadoes,
was hard
it's not
enough
the weather,
to
it's,
dislodge her,
it's
I
the
can't hear
garbage.
anything you're fucking saying.
you turn up your volume.
Your microphone is just so fucking quiet.
Allie, thank you.
Turn up your volume, you monkey.
Thank you for the kind words.
It is turned
and
up.
I'm glad that you like us breaking down forecast
Right.
soundings. In the I was worried that people would not like that, but it seems like it's going well. So we're going to do it more in the future.
No.
Is it now?
No.
Good.
You fixed it.
As soon as Brad has the time, I'm sure he'll give us some more updates. But he is
It
okay,
better not be Streamlabs fucking with my
and
shit.
that's what matters. And we'll let him deal with that.
You hear that, Streamlabs? If it is, I'm gonna kick your ass.
If we have any updates for you, I will let you know.
I have trouble enough.
what's going on with
OBS
Brad, okay?
over there.
Oh man, that was fucking perfect.
Let's see. Over here. Damn. You would think. Can't be.
Did I actually scare you that time? Or do you have my fucking soundboard muted?
I have your soundboard muted.
Fuck!
Oh, and also, YouTube doesn't allow soundboards, I don't think. Unless it's like this right here. That's probably about, I think that's really about it.
Yeah, we're obviously going to keep up with him in the
Oh,
background.
your stream's about to get taken down.
No, if that was against that, Ryan's stream would have been taken down years ago because he's using a soundboard too. So.
Wow.
Is that real?
It's not like I'm the only one. I think it's Discord shit. That's the ones.
Let's see here. Greenie says, shouting out my mom Tanya. She watches you and always lets me know what's hitting my area in northwest Georgia. No storms here yet, but we have some very high winds. Y'all stay safe. Greenie, thank you, and shout out to your mom Tanya. You guys are going to get some gusty winds tonight, but nothing crazy. And also, shout out to KFC Homie.
KFC
He says, Anna
homie.
Walter, will you marry me? Go ahead, Riley.
Oh, hold on.
Hey Ryan, so I did just speak with Brad. It sounds like there was debris in the roadway, and of course, people behind him weren't paying attention, so he hit the brakes. The people behind him did not hit the brakes. He's waiting until it is safe to get out of the car to check the extent of the damage on his vehicle. He's okay. All of his stuff's okay. We don't know the damage on the car yet. There'll be more updates in the coming minutes, but the big thing is that he's okay, and everyone else seems to be okay that's also involved in the accident.
Thank you so much, Riley. That was the information everybody was waiting to hear. Keep us updated if there's anything else that comes up there. Dang, that sucks. People are mad at me because I didn't put enough into the the marriage proposal, but like KFC homie, is that like, you know, is that real? I don't even know if that's real. If somebody wanted to do like a real marriage proposal like that, I would put my heart and soul into it. I really would.
It's really been that long since I started my stream, 41 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, the winds are moving into Tylertown now. We have no tornado warnings. Our only tornado warning that we did have has been allowed to expire. Our northernmost severe thunderstorm warning is going to be for Collins over here. This is Covington County, Mississippi. There is a tornado possible tag on this. If we look at the velocity, there's not a lot to talk about there, but if you're in Collins, Seminary, or Mount Olive, get ready for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, Bryce is in the number 3 spot, and he's about to come into our snow squall. I think it'd be interesting if we just like take a look at this. Everyone click take a mental picture. We'll see what this looks like in half an hour, because obviously the snowfall rates up there are nothing short of incredible.
Thank you, Riley. Yep, we're going to come back to Bryce here on the snowy side of things. And that side of things is going to get a lot more... it's going to become a bigger deal tonight.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
But yeah, the snow's really starting to fill in back here.
Literally,
all right, we
as
got a new tornado
we
warning.
Thought,
Let's go check it out. This
no
is for
tornado
Donaldsonville.
warnings. Bam, tornado warning. He just had to say it.
Hey, looky here. That's some rotation. Donaldsonville, Darrow, and Smoke Bend. There's some rotation coming together here, moving over towards McElroy, Sorrento, and places west of Laplace in Louisiana. This is looking like a fairly dangerous storm, and it is a part of the line that could produce a tornado. So get ready on I-10 near Sorrento there. Take shelter. You are now under a tornado warning.
Damn!
Some places in the path of the rotation here.
What are you doing?
Me?
Obviously, we've got the town of Donaldsonville, which includes the St. Elizabeth Hospital there.
Well, I hear
some other places in the path here. So if this was to go straight from where it is now, it would go near the Sunshine Fire Department in Donaldsonville, and then eventually over towards Sorrento.
Tornado warning, New Orleans, or just to the west.
I already knew it, dingbat.
Oh, that is some strong rotation. That is, on my stream it is. Or on my screen it is.
On Ryan's
Go ahead,
stream,
Riley.
it looks a lot more
Hey
convincing
Ryan,
on
camera
his than it
number
does on
4 is in that tornado warning.
Yeah,
and I
because
think
he's
something
using fucking
pointed
Radar
or something,
Omega.
'cause
Isn't
it's
he
all
using
messed
like
up
Radar
now.
Omega?
It was good for
I'm
like a
using
couple
Radar
of frames,
Scope.
and now it's
Better
looking
than
at zero.
his.
So definitely at least some strong winds there, so something to keep
This
an
is
eye
what the
on.
National Weather Service uses.
All right,
I don't
thank
know how
you,
the fuck
Riley.
they used. I don't know how the hell they did that shit, but okay, sounds fair.
Very interesting.
Yeah, go ahead and ear rape me, why don't you?
Trying to find it. Yeah, so right here. This is where that camera is. So something hit it.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, take shelter if you're out here near Brittany, Duck Roast, all the way up there to French Settlement. Looks like there's a lot of traffic in this area, so, we'll
I
be able to
shook
keep
my
an eye on
whole
it as it
apartment.
comes,
Good.
through
With that dust slam.
Donaldsonville. Towards Gonzales and Sorrento. This is Ascension,
By the way, the
Assumption,
stream can
and
see your
Livingston
face.
Parish in Louisiana.
Oh, fuck you too. Fuck you too. I know I'm ugly. Shut up.
Dude, actually, imagine if Rev, I think, knows my channel. Imagine if he clocked in.
Camera boinkage should be a metric for storm strength. I agree.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, Riley.
If he
Hey Ryan, we've
joins
talked
with
about
Baltic account,
tornadoes
I'm fucking
in
banning
Louisiana,
him
tornadoes
immediately.
in Mississippi, tornadoes in Missouri, and now we're going to talk about tornadoes in Florida. We're looking to the east or southeast of
Bro,
Hollywood,
I
Florida,
blocked him.
on the Miami radar
Yeah,
tower.
he
There is a
somehow
storm spotter on the beach,
unblocked
and they are
or
reporting
yet
a rotating
somehow
wall
got me
cloud.
to unblock him.
It's a bit offshore right now, but sometime over
When
the
I-
next hour,
when
I
I,
do believe this storm is going to work its way
Clicked on
ashore.
permanently block.
Okay. Wow. Remind us to go back over there here in a moment. And we'll do it. We'll go to Florida. We'll go to Missouri. We'll go to Nebraska. Whatever we've got to do, we'll do it. But right now, I think our main focus is it's going to be here on the Donaldsonville storm, and then also I'll give you an update on the big storm over here coming into Franklinton now, and over here towards Flowers and Dexter in southern Mississippi. Still got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning here, and this is going to be allowed to expire in 3 minutes. I would say we'll get a new warning for this area that will likely include Franklinton, Varnado, and Bogalusa here soon. Yeah, M fan, sure. I think that you guys will be fine. Just make sure you've got a way to receive warnings tonight. Just another update from Brad, just so everybody knows that he's okay. Once again, he says literally, and I quote, "I'm okay, just waiting on the police to show up." He got in a little fender bender, or somebody rear-ended him on the interstate there. So, for those who are wondering, he's okay. Take me to the snow squall warning. What's the temperature here?
Thanks for the update.
Now, what in the heck is that? What's the temperature here?
Got it. It's 33 Fahrenheit here in Red Cloud.
Okay, Bryce Shelton, and there's a couple storm chasers out here between Kearney and Grand Island that are going to try to give us a better view of the snow squall that's coming together here. That honestly, it should appear as if it's a blizzard because it's going to be windy as the snow's going to be coming down fairly hefty. So yeah, let's get ready for that. And then also we've got actual blizzard conditions going on down here as recently as about an hour ago near Decatur County, Kansas, where visibility was less than a quarter mile, 6 miles east of Oberlin. Rotation on our storm here continues to pick up, or I wouldn't say pick up, but it continues to be there as it goes into Sorrento and up towards Marapes. I know that I said that wrong. Yeah, you can see the inbound winds here indicated with the blue, and then we've got some winds trying to wrap around the storm like this here. The rotation would be right in there. Radar indicated tornado warning for French settlement, that's Ascension and Livingston Parish, Louisiana, for the next 13 minutes. For those of you who are just now tuning in, we have been going now for 6 hours. Was up all night last night waiting for stuff to start popping off in Oklahoma. It didn't really happen, and then we went to sleep, and then it did happen. So I'm working on 3 hours of sleep here, but I honestly I'm still feeling the tank's on like 75%. So we're good to go. We're good to go. How bad for Clarksville? It's not going to be bad at all for Clarksville. Maripol? That makes more sense. I wonder if Y'allbot knows that. Y'allbot, how do you say Maripos in Louisiana, northeast of Sorrento?
I'm sorry, but I can't help with pronunciations.
What?
Is there anything else I can do for you? What else can I help you with?
Talk in a southern accent.
Sure thing. I'll use a southern accent for you. What's on your mind?
I think the thing is like trolling me. It literally has helped. It has tried to pronounce hundreds of places, and now it can't. And like now, its southern accent is like very unimpressive. Not that the other one was impressive, but like at least it tried. This thing is getting on my nerves. If you can't tell. Not really. Yeah, just waiting on the latest scan to come in here for our storm that's coming past Sorrento now. Been a second since we've had an update. Can you be more convincing with that southern accent?
Absolutely. I can lay it on thicker for you. What
Even
else do you
more.
need help with? All right, sugar. I'll pour it on real thick for you. What can I do you for?
This is not the same as what you were doing before. Like, really do it.
Well, bless your heart. I'm giving it my best shot. Let's see if this is more to your liking. How can I help y'all today?
Wow. I'm shutting you down. I'm unplugging you forever. Hey, Montana, thank you so much for that. It says thank you for everything you do, Ryan. And Montana, you didn't have to do that, but thank you for the support. Really, really do appreciate it. I mean, you guys, like you heard it earlier, right? Like that was like the thing is, it's really holding back for me. So I think we're gonna have to put it in a box. Yeah, we got the tornado warning's just gonna go on for another 8 minutes here. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. Frank Miller, thank you for that. Oh, he says, I was in Pikeville filming for a TV commercial. And I asked the broker of the business, hey, do you know Ryan Hall? She said, yeah, he's the nicest guy ever. And I sold one of his guys their new house. Awesome, Frank. I'm glad you were down here and you talked to the person that thought I was nice. No, I'm just joking. Seriously, though, thanks for the support. Chimes, thank you for the 5 gifted. And Leslie, thanks for being a member. What's up with the prefrontal storms in New Orleans? They're really not looking that robust. They're not looking like they're going to be able to hold together. It's not looking like much of anything, honestly. The areas that I'm most paying attention to now is going to be our tornado warning, and then probably our next tornado warning might be this area. There's a decent amount of rotation here to the south of Convent near St. James. So right in here, I would definitely be watching out for that as it goes up towards Bend and Lutcher. All right, let's see if it's if starting a new instance here is gonna wake up Y'allbot. I miss the old Y'allbot. Y'allbot, can you talk to me in a very southern accent, very southern drawl?
Well, howdy there. I'm all ears. What can I do for y'all today?
There it is. We need even more.
All right, sugar. I'm laying it on thick just for you. What?
All right. Keep that going. And also take me to...
Sure thing, darling.
Tag on it. Take me to Hammond, Louisiana.
Let's head on down to Hammond, Louisiana.
Tag on it. It's just trying to make it. It's just trying to. It doesn't want to do this. That's what it is. It's trying to act like it can't do the things, so it doesn't have to do it anymore. Anyways, what I was trying to show you is that Corey Gherkin here is near Hammond, Louisiana, and that's what you're seeing there above my head. So we're gonna have another view of another storm coming in to another area here through Corey Gherkin's feed. You can already see the wind starting to ramp up. Y'allbot's getting lazy. It's true, but hey, how many of you guys were here the first time we ever talked to Y'allbot? And now, I mean, it's making progress. One of these days, maybe years from now, it'll be useful in the way that we're trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's come a long way. It can control the radar. It can do all kinds of things, but can't. It also can't. Yeah, things are picking up there where Corey is. And once again, the conditions that he's about to experience here, that we're all about to watch unfold, that's what you can expect in Hammond, in Ponchatoula, and Madisonville over the next little bit. I think we're all going to miss the days where Y'allbot wouldn't listen to me. Yeah, I'm still watching this area down here for our next potential tornado warned storm. That's, in my opinion, that's got more potential than our current tornado warned storm. So y'all watch out here in Lutcher. Better be careful before Y'allbot starts running your entire show. I mean, that's honestly, that's kind of the goal. Not like I'm always going to do this. I'm always going to do this. Andy's always going to be a part of it as long as he wants to be. And, you know, we're going to do it this way. But, I mean, how cool would it be if there was something that could do it 24/7 and even whenever I have to sleep? And like, let's say that, you know, somebody's out there right now and they're just really mad that I'm not talking about Tennessee. Well, they could have their own version of it, you know, talking about Tennessee just for them. You know, it's a thought, but it's very far away from that right now. When I first saw the capabilities of large language models and AI and stuff, my first thought was like, okay, how do we use this to help people when it comes to like severe weather and stuff? And my first thought was like, oh great, like we'll help it get me to pronounce town names right, and that was dumb. But now I think just like it distilling information from the National Weather Service is like a super valuable thing, and millions of people have thought so over on the Extra channel. So we're going to keep that going. Tornado warning's been allowed to expire up there. So now we have no tornado warnings. If we get another one, it's going to be probably for this storm, but right now we've got no warning on it. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, so another interesting report we have from an unmanned meteorology site, 93 mile per hour non-T-storm wind gusts in Kansas. This is somewhat questionable. It's still temporary, but there's been chasers in the area saying there's 100-mile-an-hour winds, so I just find it really funny that there's chasers saying, hey, there's 100-mile-an-hour winds, because normally they're completely exaggerating. But now we also have this other weather site saying that there's 93-mile-an-hour winds. So it'd be really, really funny if this actually gets confirmed as a 93-mile-an-hour wind gust. I doubt it will, but hey, it happened. There's a picture of it in stream text.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Riley. I wonder if that's on our side yet. Take us to the highest wind report.
Found it.
Oh, wait. Take us to the highest wind report.
Gotcha. Taking you to the highest wind report right now.
Well, if we're talking about thunderstorm wind gusts, that's a 70-mile-per-hour wind gust. But let me turn on non-thunderstorm. Take me to the highest wind report. Yeah, there it is, 93 miles per hour. Just to the south and west of Moscow, Kansas, and east of Rolla. So yeah, there you go. Take me to the second highest wind report.
Found it.
That's not right. We had a couple 80-something mile per hour wind reports. But you can see that there's a lot of wind reports out there. All the gray dots, essentially, are non-thunderstorm wind gusts. We had a couple that were in the 80-mile-per-hour range earlier. Maybe those have left the system by now or something. But, yeah, there's a lot of reports out there. And actually, that is one. If I can get it down to where it does it the first time, that's a really useful thing for this, because having to search for that through all of these reports would have taken a lot of time. But the fact that it can find it and zoom us in on that is pretty nice.
But you know what all this westerly wind means?
What?
There won't be any planes landing from the north going to Houston. That'll be a massive ass tailwind.
So when you're looking at the reports here, the D's that's damage.
That means I'll more than likely
just
won't
like trees
see
down
any
and stuff like that.
flying near my house going to Houston.
If you see the big U's, those are wildfires.
Z,
the purple Z's, that's blizzard reports.
Flying
the blues
into the
are snow,
wind, not away from it. So that's a massive ass tailwind.
So yeah.
And the FAA recommends it too. Headwind fly through.
I've seen this a million times, so we're going to try it. Can you do a Cajun accent?
A new tornado
I
warning
sure can,
has been
Cher.
issued.
What can I help you with?
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Okay, yeah, keep that going and take me to the tornado warning in Louisiana. Okay, so we just got a new tornado warning over here for the storm that we've been talking about. This is the exact one that we were highlighting down there near Convent, and now it's still got a decent amount of rotation near Lutcher, and it's moving up towards Laplace, Ruddock, and areas near the Swamp Wildlife Management Area. It'll cross Interstate 10 here probably within about 10 minutes. Some places in the path include the St. James Parish Hospital, St. John Redirection Center School, Louisiana Technical College, reserve parishes, and the campus there. So, yeah, tornado warning now in effect. Why can't I talk right now? For Ascension, St. James, St. John the Baptist parishes in Louisiana.
I'm here to turn my light on real quick.
So was the Cajun accent better than the Southern one? You know what? That is probably something I can bake into the system prompt. I can get it to automatically assume the accent of whatever area we're talking about, but I think that that's just going to cause a ruckus. It would be offensive, and like people would just. I don't think that would be very helpful, and I'm not even sure if it would be very entertaining.
Rolling Fork, Mississippi. Somebody said Rolling Fork, Mississippi in the clear. Dude, that Rolling Fork, Mississippi's been in the clear for over 3 hours.
Bruh.
Laplace, yeah. This is an area that I've talked about enough to where it's burned into me. Now I know how to say it.
It was in the clear before 3 o'clock. I looked at it.
All right, I'm going to switch over here to the 3 view. So we've got some cameras. I believe all of these are in the tornado warning. So we'll watch those come in together. We've got 1 tornado warning now, and that's what we're focused on. This is to the west of New Orleans. How's Mobile, Alabama? Fine right now. We'll let you know if there's any warnings that come out.
Let's see.
If I'm not talking about your town right now, that usually means that there's not any. You're not the highlight of what's going on right now, and that is a good thing. But I will zoom out as soon as we get a chance and go over everybody in a minute. But yeah, Mobile, Alabama is completely fine right now. It'll be several hours before these storms get there. A Benjamin Taylor, thank you for the very generous super chat. Says Ryan, thanks for all you do to help folks stay safe. I know the 30K watching now, and at this point, millions of past viewers you've helped keep fighting the good fight and have a Diet Coke. Benjamin, thank you for that. Thank you so much, man. And everybody say thank you to Benjamin. That's big. Can you talk about Alabama? Not yet. Nothing going on in Alabama. There is probably some strong winds. I know we've got some wildfires happening up here in Alabama, but none of the severe weather is really made it into Alabama yet. Our northernmost severe thunderstorm warning right now encompasses Laurel, Mississippi. 60-mile-per-hour winds will move in and then hit Waynesboro, and then we will probably talk about these storms moving into Silas, Milry, in that area. Hattiesburg, you guys are also about to get in on the storm here. 60-mile-per-hour winds possible within the next hour or so. But yeah, the really concerning storm right now is going to be farther to the south. This supercell here that is prompting a tornado warning. We've got some rotation down there south of Interstate 10 near the Swamp Wildlife Management Area. And that's kind of the focus right now. Corey Gherkin is getting plumb gurked out there in Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana. He is in the... So he's in... it's not a severe warned storm, but he's in the downpour that's to the north of our tornado warning. This is what's happening in Hammond right now, essentially. So they have changed the bounds of the tornado warning here. It no longer includes Laplace, so you guys are good. It does, however, still include Ruddock. So take shelter in Ruddock if you haven't already. Nobody's in Ruddock? Well, you know, I've got to talk to the people in the warning. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody in Ruddock. There's probably a lot of people on Interstate 55 here. In fact, yeah, we can see them. Them folks need to know about the daggone rotation. But I agree, there's probably more people up here where Corey is. There's no warning for this storm, even though it's almost certainly somewhat severe in nature.
Oh, shit.
And this rotation's been getting stronger and stronger. Look at
Certainly
this.
feels like a very strong storm if you're in it, I'm sure. This one's the one that's moving towards places like Covington. Go ahead, Riley.
Look at that info.
Hey Ryan, we just had our second Louisiana traffic camera of the day get boinked.
Damn.
This time it's in 6. It was looking at the
Splinkety.
storm, beautiful angle, and then something hit it, and now we're looking at the ground again. So I don't know what's going on with these Louisiana traffic cameras, but something keeps hitting them.
Dang, I think we need a boinkometer. I think this is the most boinks I've seen in a single stream. I don't know what metric.
Boinkity, spoinkity.
You know, I don't know what that means, but it certainly is true. But yeah, you can see the winds are certainly picking up there. Maybe the fastening materials were degraded during the Great Gulf Blizzard. And now that we're thawing out and we've got winds, things are falling apart.
That's what happens when you have snow in New Orleans.
Wait, seriously, it's snowing in New Orleans?
It snowed in New Orleans a few, last month, remember? And it was a foot of
Riley.
snow in New Orleans.
Hey Ryan, breaking news from Texas. The Duval 0851 fire that we were talking about earlier has spread to 200 acres and it's been renamed the Red Rose Fire. They're now evacuating any home along County Road 111 or County Road 115. If you are in the area and you are along those roads, please evacuate now. I believe they are calling in aerial units to fight these wildfires. They're spreading quicker than they can contain them at this moment.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much, Riley. Keep us updated on that. Wildfire situation is getting more and more serious over there in Texas. I'm sure we're going to hear plenty more about that as time goes on. Heavy rain, 2 to 3 inches of rain possible from Missouri to Illinois tonight. That's another thing that
what the hell do you expect? I mean, shit, people are going to start some
that
damn
could
fires,
be a problem, I guess, in
stupid
some of these areas that
Mexicans.
keep asking about, how the storm is going to affect them. And there's really not a lot to say other than winds and rain.
fuck you just
but
say?
flooding is a concern for some areas.
I said these damn Mexicans over here in southeast Texas are crazy. They start fires in 60-mile-an-hour winds and think it's cool. What are you, deaf?
Yeah, what? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that little blip right there. You see that?
Any tornadoes today?
Yeah.
I think the only confirmed ones that we've had were much earlier this morning.
That lines up with the velocity. I guarantee you. I guarantee that was a tornado right there.
Yeah. I've been playing SRI.
Any hail associated with these storms? We haven't had a lot of hail reports. In fact, we haven't had any hail reports today.
Okay.
So yeah, no, not a lot of hail.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in from Lawrence County, Mississippi. At 5:03 p.m., emergency management reported thunderstorm wind damage 2 miles southwest of JS. There's roof damage to a metal building and several trees down in the area, with damage extending to the northeast. A tornado may have been responsible.
Tornado warning continues for 15 minutes. Our northernmost severe thunderstorm warning at this point is still up here south of Heidelberg. This is including Laurel and Ellisville. You guys have got the next hour or so to enjoy the 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Very not likely that we'll see any hail from this, but still very strong storm getting ready to come through. Another one getting ready to come through places down here near Hattiesburg, so get ready for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts down there. The only other thing we've got going on really is this tornado warning, which is still quite impressive on velocity compared to everything else that we've seen today, but it's not. It doesn't look like there's maybe an ongoing tornado right now, but that could change. Thankfully, it's in a quite rural area. Once it gets past the lake, we might have to be concerned about our friends over here in Madisonville and Covington, but it's got some time to weaken before it gets there. They just issued a special marine warning for this storm. 50 knots and water spouts. That's what's going to be possible here over the lake, over Lake Pontchartrain. There's a strong cold front that's going to sweep through the Gulf Coast states tonight. Here's a look at Laplace. Is that hail that I see? Oof. No, that's just water bouncing off of it, isn't it? Kind of looked like hail for a minute. Hey, Patriot Life. Thank you for the 5 gifted, and congratulations to everybody that got those gifted memberships. Any PDS warnings today? No. We had a couple like radar confirmed tornado warnings early this morning. We haven't had any confirmed or observed tornado warnings today during the stream. Things have been relatively quiet, thankfully. And I usually try to avoid saying the Q word, but also we try to keep it positive, you know. Acknowledge the good. This is our 5th live stream, our 5th 10% hatched risk of tornadoes in a row. I think that has, I think some would say, you know, it has underperformed a little bit. However, the severe weather is, there's no lack of severe weather, and there's no lack of the ingredients are out there for tornadoes to form. It's just little things that maybe didn't come together in the right way, and that's always a good thing. Whenever we get a forecast for severe weather, similar to what we've had today, it's always, hey, here's what could happen. And, you know, if we didn't say that and it did happen, people would freak out. But here we are with significant severe weather crossing over Interstate 55. That's going to be a dangerous drive between Hammond and Laplace over the next hour or so. And also, I want to remind everybody that we're not done. We're 6 hours and 33 minutes into our coverage. We've still got several hours left on some of these tornado watches. So we could be sitting here talking about how, you know, this has been an underperformer or whatever. And then an hour from now, things are completely different. We've seen that happen before. So, yeah, don't want to make the last thing I want to do, talking about an event like this, I don't want to make anybody let their guard down. We're nowhere near done with this. Take me to Covington, Louisiana. Oh, my mute button didn't work. Go ahead, Andy.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, from the terminal radar there in west of Kenner, I can see that we have some low-level circulations in that tornado warning that's about to expire that have actually contracted quite tightly together. So I am in particular concerned about two areas that are both west and east of I-55 right now. The western side is that cell that's kind of getting stretched back behind the leading hulk of precipitation. And whenever we see that leg of the storm get stretched behind it, those have a tendency to quickly spin up a tornado. However, there's also just a little pocket right in front of that, just east of the interstate, that's just exiting the warning right now, that those two areas of rotation, if they also do come together, it would be a unique interaction between the stretched cell that's to the anterior and this little pocket of vorticity just in front of it. So I'll wait to see what happens with that interaction, but those are just a little bit of a couple of the patterns that I'm noticing with this interaction of cells here in our tornado warning. So if we get another one out ahead of it, or, well, I guess it would be mostly over the lake, that would be the reason why. So we'll continue to watch the cell.
Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Keep an eye on the increasing swirl that's going on with our storms down here. Yeah, things are definitely becoming a little bit more interesting. Even farther south here, we've got some rotation trying to, come together between Thibodaux and the storm near south of Vachiri.
A new
so
tornado
yeah, we'll have to watch
watch
these
has been
very
issued.
closely. Here's the latest SPC mesoscale discussion. The greatest short-term severe threat is in a very small corridor here between New Orleans all the way up into, I would say that's, what is that, the Waynesboro area, Chatham, that area. So it does kind of encompass Gulfport and Slidell as well. And you'll hear it a couple times, but a new tornado watch has been issued. There it is. A few tornadoes likely.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
There it is. It's going to go till 1 a.m. Isolated hail up to quarter size. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts likely. 2 million people in the path. We've got Demopolis, Montgomery.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
Mobile, Pensacola. All of these places in Alabama and Florida are under a tornado watch.
A new tornado watch has been issued. A new tornado watch has been issued.
Miss Sigma, thank you so much for the very kind and generous super chat. Everybody say thank you to, or is that, I'm sorry, Mr. Sigma. Everybody say thank you to Mr. Sigma for the generous super chat there. Never saw a tornado. Wait, I never saw tornado live. Well, hopefully we don't today, but this is the place where you would normally see that. I mean, you go back and look. There's a bunch of them on this channel, and but yeah, hopefully we don't today. But we've got a lot of cameras and storm chasers out here, so we can show you that just in case there is something out here, because it is actually scientifically proven, for those of you who don't know, that people take the warnings more seriously if they see the tornado. Me showing this map with all the colors and stuff, it does a little bit. Andy coming in and dropping knowledge on us, that does a little bit more. You know, the lights and the sounds and you know, all the stuff that we do to get your attention, it all does a little bit. But the thing that does the most is whenever we have the ability to show you the tornado. That's when people take it seriously and are more likely to take shelter. So yeah, Mr. Sigma, keep watching. At some point this spring, you'll see all kinds of tornadoes live. Yeah, Grumpy, 100%. Yeah, I'm going to be sticking around. Lisa, thanks for joining. What was I? Yeah, the new tornado watch voice, that's not Yalba. That's been there since, shoot, years ago. I mean, it is like a computer generated voice, the same thing that you'd get from, you know, the weather radio or whatever.
All right, let's see here.
Yep, for those of you who are just now tuning in, I'll zoom out so you can see it better here. A lot of southern Alabama and a little bit of the western panhandle of Florida is now under a tornado watch until 1 p.m. Central. The main threat's going to be south of US 84. Winds are going to gust maybe over 45 miles per hour. Farther north from that, though, including around Birmingham up to Huntsville. So y'all get ready. A huge shout out to No Face Bigfoot. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Take us to the newest snow squall warning. All right, we got a new snow squall warning right here, right next to Bryce Shelton, and I think that's what Riley's coming through to say. Is that right, Riley?
No, Ryan, actually, I have an update on Brad Arnold. As many people may know already, Brandon Kopic did just drive by on the highway to check on him. His car is still stuck in the guardrail, but he is out of his vehicle. He's walking. There's police on site. There's a tow truck on site. So everyone's going to be okay. There's been arrangements made for him to be able to make it for a place to stay tonight. So he's going to be good. His car is in the guardrail, and it's probably going to be at least mostly damaged, but there's just a bunch of stuff we have to figure out still.
All right. Thank you, Riley. Keep us updated. So that's the news on Brad. For those of you who are just tuning in, tornado sniffer Brad Arnold got in an accident. Somebody hit him from behind. Everybody's okay. It's just it just sucks. It's a big ordeal. You know, it's never an awesome thing to have to deal with an accident. So that's what he's talking about there. So yeah, that's what's going on there. And then the other thing, Riley came through about 30 minutes ago and said, "Remember this picture. Remember what this looks like." And let's go back and look whenever he gets closer to the snow. This is what it looks like now from Bryce Shelton's point of view. The things have become snow covered very quickly here in the snow squall warning in Fillmore and York counties in Nebraska. This is a live look now from inside of a snow squall warning. Yeah, the snow started just moments ago. And conditions will continue to look worse and worse here as he gets deeper into that snow squall warning.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in for thunderstorm wind damage near Goss in Marion County, Mississippi. At 5:54 p.m., emergency management reported a tree down on West Reservoir Road.
Yeah, MMA fan. I think the storms will weaken a lot before they get to you. But definitely you're still going to get some storms late tonight, early tomorrow. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, another update from Texas. We are looking to the northwest of Corpus Christi. The Welder fire is at 75 acres, 0% contained. They are evacuating the town of Sinton. If you are in the town of Sinton, Texas, you're being ordered to evacuate to the Sinton Community Center at 1301 East Sinton Street. This is another rapidly spreading wildfire. I think there's 4 of them now that we have evacuations for. So just remember, if you're in an evacuation for a fire, that is basically just as dangerous as being in a tornado warning, if not more dangerous. Follow these evacuations. Don't get in the way of the firefighters, and just you're going to have to wait it out. That's how wildfires work.
Thank you. Thank you, Riley. Wildfire situation continues to get worse. We've got storm chaser Corey Gherkin trying to keep up with the storm that's just come out of Hammond and is now moving into Madisonville. So it's not started yet in Covington, for example, but this is what you've got coming for you if you're in Covington, Madisonville, all the way over there into places like Abita Springs. It looks pretty ominous. But no severe thunderstorm warning or anything for this. And by the way, there's no tornado warning right now. They've allowed that to expire. We've just got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here. One of them, or both of them, are up here for Laurel. And the other one is going to be for places down here closer to Purvis and Lumberton.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in. Thunderstorm wind damage reported 3 miles east of Kokomo in Marion County, Mississippi at 6:03 p.m. Emergency management confirms a tree down on Old Highway 24 West.
All right, what else you got?
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in from St. James County, Louisiana. Thunderstorm wind damage has been reported around the 1100 block of North Airline Avenue in Gramercy, continuing eastward. This occurred at 6:15 p.m.
All right, thank you, Yalbot. Lots of damage reports coming in. You can see a clear damage path here for this part of the line. That's the part that's moving into Hattiesburg now. So y'all in Hattiesburg, get ready. The 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are moving in right now as we speak.
You do realize I fucking took a nap, right? Bro, I'm exhausted from my fucking ACT.
If anything crazy starts happening,
bro, I had to do fucking trigonometry and pre-calculus. I never learned that stuff. I never learned that. You do realize he probably won't respond, right?
Looks like we did get a new severe thunderstorm warning here. That's going to be for Clark and Jasper counties in Mississippi.
What?
This includes Stonewall and Quitman and Heidelberg. Get ready for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Some of the places in the path include Pachuta. And of course, Stonewall, Quitman, and places like Enterprise. Pretty strong storm coming through. And then, so that's happening here. Let's go back over to the snow side. This is the snow squall warning. You see Bryce Shelton's little dot here. And this is what he's dealing with. This is our snow squall near Waco, Nebraska. The conditions are deteriorating quite rapidly. Any tornadoes today? I think the only ones that we've been able to confirm happened much earlier this morning. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to include Waynesboro. So that's going to be for Greene, Perry, and Wayne counties in Mississippi. Get ready for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This is going to go on for, for about an hour, a little over an hour. And Bryce's feed just keeps... Think of a snow squall warning as essentially a severe thunderstorm warning, but for snow. So just before that storm that we were tracking down west of New Orleans made it to the lake, it did produce some decent damage. National Weather Service has shared this photo of possible tornado damage reported in Gramercy, power outages, and some structural damage reported by the police department there. So thankfully that went out over the lake there before it did too much more damage. But it is like that storm is going to come back onto land here at some point. And you know, we have to watch it pretty closely here to see if it's going to try to spin up another tornado as it crosses I-10 between Covington and Pearl River. We're going to keep a very close eye on that storm, so don't you worry. But right now, there's no immediate threat, I guess.
Bruh. She quite literally said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I see that.
What?
Are we in for a series of
That
these
is a
types of
moment
storms
on your
until the
stream.
end of
That's by far
March?
the funniest
I don't
moment on
know-
your
I don't know
stream.
if I would say these types of storms, but we are in for a more active stretch of weather, I believe. There will be breaks. So in spring, it's really important for the warm side to be involved, right? And that's going to appear as nice weather for a period of time
Bunch of
as
autistic
it's
kids.
building up. You know what I'm saying? So after this, we'll have warm temperatures return. We'll have a period of quiet weather.
I
and
might
then
be a
another storm
meme
system will
star.
come through, and then we'll do it again through April, pretty much. But sometimes we get in a pretty stable pattern.
Expect that
and
money.
there's not as many back and forths. And I don't think that this spring is going to be one of those. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning.
What?
Way up yonder at Meridian, Mississippi. This is for Kemper, Lauderdale, and Newton counties in Mississippi. So, yeah, you guys get ready for 60-mile-per-hour winds here. It does look like the squall line is getting
goofball.
a little bit more. Wow. Getting a little bit more juice to it the farther east it goes. Look at that. So, yeah, we might see severe thunderstorm warnings issued as far north as Tuscaloosa as the storm continues to move east.
You fucking fuck nugget. You fuck nugget. What are you eating?
I ate some nice chili.
Squad, what's good, Autism Squad?
Who the hell?
Fuck nugget.
Yeah, Birmingham, you guys are still a little.
Hell nah.
It's gonna get windy. I don't think the severe
Autism Squad.
You know, it's been live all
as
afternoon,
far
right
north
here.
as that, but it could.
Yeah.
We'll watch it as
We
it
are
comes
very
in.
special. We have TISM. We have a lot of TISM.
Autism.
You know the stream can hear your crazy ass, right?
Fuck!
Hey, what did we do? Hey, we got a crazy. I see we have a crazy storm system popping off there.
Oh man.
Hey,
Like, I know a
Ryan,
lot
if
of
you're
people with-
watching the stream, say hello to these two idiots over here.
Shut up! Fuck you too, Jefferson. Fuck you too.
We're not idiots.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, go ahead, James.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, so we're sitting in Lacombe, Louisiana right now with this rotation that's coming straight towards us. We're going to try and stay just right outside of these trees, as these trees are kind of posing a risk right now with how much they're swaying, just being thin and tall. But yeah, we're going to try to get as much of a visual as possible as we can on this storm.
All right, so that was from James out there, who's really aligned himself quite perfectly.
Haha, you got
as
played.
it comes across the train. Brett Adair, Corey Gherkin.
You literally just said
are
fuck
also
you.
out there.
Watermelon.
So, yeah, we're going to be able to watch
Kool-Aid.
that
Watermelon Kool-Aid is the best combo.
over the
Oh,
lake
fuck
here
you,
as
Jefferson.
as it goes towards Pearl River, Covington. and
Kiss
those
my
areas.
ass.
The rotation doesn't look
Kiss my
incredible,
motherfucking ass. I dare you.
but it also doesn't look terrible either. So we'll
Jefferson,
see if they issue a new
look-
tornado warning for this one as it comes on.
Look at my
land so
camera.
far,
Look at my
nothing.
camera, fuck nugget.
But we've got a lot of eyes
whatever.
on it, so we'll hear about it, I'm sure.
You
if there's a
fuck
tornado
nugget.
that's
That's my
trying to
new
come,
favorite
I'm sure
word.
here.
Fuck nugget.
Hey Ryan,
Why?
a
Because
storm
here's
bro,
report
it
just
sounds-
came in from Jefferson Davis County, Mississippi.
What? Yo, that's not
Emergency
true. That's not true. Hey, 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 hey.
trees
Take,
down
you better
about
take
4
that back
miles
before I
east
steal your
and
dog.
southeast of Progress around 5:30
I'll steal your dog and feed him to my Asian friend.
Okay.
Jefferson.
What?
You know what y'all bot just said?
Oh man.
It said Jefferson.
That sentence was,
Bruh.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in.
Emergency management
I'm not
reports
fat, I'm
thunderstorm
trans
wind damage
slender.
about 5 miles southeast of Mississippi at 5.
Hey guys, don't listen to him. Just don't listen to him. He eats 13 hot dogs each day.
Thank you.
Don't listen.
Bro, I just got
New
I got
severe
back home
thunderstorm
from the
warning
fucking hospital from
for
kidney
Forest
surgery.
County,
I'm gonna beat your ass
Mississippi.
here.
This includes
Hey, what did I do?
Kirkland Carnes and get ready for.
Hey, you're the one that's gonna eat
Well,
them
we got-
hot dogs, or you talking about?
Is it because
I
I'm
hope,
black?
I hope you're talking about Bubba's, because Bubba's is the one that over there weigh what, 300 plus?
Go ahead, Andy.
Shut the fuck up. I'm only 250, you motherfucker.
Now you
Ryan.
are.
Yeah, I
'cause you got
overwrote
surgery.
Riley there, so he'll come in second.
Well, I fucking had to, or else I would have
Second to best here
died.
for me.
My
What I was
300
looking at here
pound.
is a really interesting case
Fuck
if you play the
Tard.
Jackson, Mississippi.
That's why. No, that's why.
You might die
Jackson,
anyway, because that
Mississippi, all of the
250
line that's going through that area is ramped up. So now there's just a bunch of 60 DBZ
Yo,
right there.
that's
It looks like the
funny.
line intensified.
And
Yo,
it don't
imagine your
suggest-
stream
yeah,
gets
it's like,
taken
okay,
down.
what exactly
No, but
is
like
going on here?
Andy,
Is it
if
hailing, or
Andy
is
sees
this
this,
just
he'll
like
be like, well,
extremely
I don't know what
efficient
to do about this.
precipitation? So like are the areas of Meridian and DeKalb, Mississippi here about to go through like an absolute downpour. So I looked at some variables here, and I could see that over the last
I don't
couple of
think
hours, right in
YouTube
this
has
eastern
the
Mississippi
authority to
corridor,
take
that
streams down.
the frontogenesis factor between
they actually do.
850 millibars
I don't
and
know if it's
700
funny.
millibars,
The stream
and
is
even,
so delayed.
lower in the atmosphere
Like, we
has
said stuff like a
dramatically
minute ago and
ramped up.
it's so
efficient-
delayed.
Essentially,
Yeah, I
what we're
know,
looking at
it's-
here is
it's-
a
I think
really
it's because
efficient
how,
cold front. Suddenly, it's
far,
become much more efficient. Air is
I think it
rising
depends
much
on how
faster.
far the
The front
connection
itself
is.
is strengthening,
Like, I'm
and we're
doing
seeing a
things
response
through a
here
stream-
in a
a
much greater
Streamlabs,
precipitation rate.
but
So
the
there's
Streamlabs connection
there's
is not being
definitely a
hosted
concern here with like
at my
local
house, so that's
torrential
probably one of the
downpours
delays
limiting
there.
visibility,
Oh.
making it difficult, even causing some
What I said is
flooding
playing
in a very,
through right now.
very short
Like what I
period
said a
of time.
minute
So
ago.
I just wanted to look
Yeah,
at
nice
that because I
looking.
was
I
I
want
didn't
the
think this
stream,
line was
'cause
all that
we-
intense earlier, but then
Oh,
I
I'm
looked at it
already
and I was like,
looking
wow,
at
this
it, I just
is
don't
thing
have it popped
60
up right now. See,
decibels.
I'm already
Kiss my
What's
ass.
going on there? So just a little interesting.
Yeah, we
I
got
have
like
it
70.
there.
We
I
got
have it there just in case.
Thank you so much,
You know,
meteorologist
somebody says
Andy
anything
Hill,
stupid or
explaining what's going on
fuck
here
you
with
too,
this,
Jefferson.
the storm that's just lighting up. The line is lighting up farther north.
At least
We're
you
starting
ain't
to
the
see
guy
severe
that
thunderstorm warnings
says the
starting
fucking
to be
N-word
issued
that I had to
farther
ban
north as
from
well.
my channel
And Riley, I don't
permanently.
know if you got it or not, or if we can.
And I guarantee you,
use
like
it yet.
99%,
But there's a has cam, and they can.
99.99%, I guarantee that
That's
was
about to get hit
Rev.
by that line that we might want to use.
It was.
Man, all of
It
our stuff
fucking
in
was Rev.
Alabama's down, isn't it?
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold
do you
on.
want to know?
Anyways, go ahead, Riley.
I'm
You wanna
looking
know
into
how
mod
long
logs.
people?
Mod logs.
Oh, you're muted.
No, I think it was
Second time.
Dang Stream Deck. I'm hearing from Jared that there are
Why
4 or
is there a
5
flipping
houses
tornado
damaged by
warning
a
in Australia?
possible
I'm kidding.
tornado in Livingston Parish, Louisiana.
Are you kidding?
Okay. All right, thank you.
Well, yeah, there's currently 0 tornadoes on the ground
Yeah,
right
check
now.
a couple of the
Yeah.
cameras in Alabama just to make sure they're broke.
In Alabama.
And then if they are, I might try to fix them.
Sweet home Alabama.
We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Way back yonder.
Hold on, I swear, in God, what the fuck was
This is
it?
going to be a tornado
Was it-
possible tag
hold
on
on, it's
our
gotta
storm
be-
that's coming off of Lake Pontchartrain. This is
Yep.
the one that caused damage.
If you go to
back here,
admins and then mod logs,
closer to La
mod logs
Crosse.
for
Now
Revoltus.
it's coming up
Case 22,
into,
type, ban, length,
areas
1,000
between
days,
Covington and Pearl
reason,
River.
hacker.
No tornado warning on this. However, there's a tornado
Get
possible
out.
tag because this thing
Ban.
is still rotating a little bit,
Revoltus.
and it is a very strong storm capable of
No, we
producing
did
10
have
mile per
our
hour
server
winds. It goes
actually
up
did
towards
get rated.
Picayune,
Before you joined, our server actually got
and then
rated
also
once.
Poplarville.
By him?
So y'all get ready to take
No,
shelter.
before you joined, server actually
get
got rated.
indoors, and
I think it
also
happened
get ready
twice
to
or once.
potentially,
And then case 6
take
and
cover from a
5
tornado, as
is
there is a tornado
no.
possible with this
Yeah.
storm.
Case 6 and 5 is
Severe
saying the
thunderstorms
N-word
coming
to
through
the owner.
Hattiesburg right now. This is going to last for the
He
next
got nuked.
probably a good 30 minutes or so. Get ready. It's going to continue to be quite
He got
intense.
nuked by me.
We also have a severe thunderstorm coming
No,
into
I'm taking a fucking
Waynesboro. Get
screenshot
ready
of
for
that.
60 mile per hour winds. And then, last but not least, our
Hey, there's
northernmost
an- oh.
severe
And I'm
thunderstorm
gonna
warning
take a
is gonna
screenshot
be
of that
for
and send it to him.
Meridian.
You know,
Get
I'm
ready
like,
for that, and
you mind
DeKalb
explaining this?
for 60 mile per hour winds and possibly some very heavy rain and all that.
Yeah,
as
hold
the
on. Do
cold
we have
front
a
is about
tornado
to
on the
smash
ground?
through this area. Once again, if this continues,
I see
we
where that
might see
tornado
the
possible
severe
tag comes into
thunderstorm
play
warnings
right
issued as
here.
far north as up into Tuscaloosa as they get into Alabama.
Bro, why is this thing telling me we have 2 tornadoes on the ground when I'm sure we don't?
Bruh.
Yeah, oh, we got a big one coming.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report
No,
just
Bubbles.
came in.
No,
5 miles
Bubbles. I'm going
northeast
to
of
mute you
Eames
if
in
you
LaFleur
do it.
County, Oklahoma. At
I
5:10
will mute you
p.m.,
for the rest
thunderstorm
of your
winds
life.
broke
Take your
prelims
butt
around
away
1 inch thick,
permanently.
according to a public M-Ping
And
report.
you're gonna never be able to talk again.
All right.
Bubbles.
Thank you, Evan.
Alright, let's see.
Hey Ryan, a new storm report just came in for thunderstorm wind damage around 2 miles northeast of Milltown in Sebastian County, Arkansas. At 5:46 p.m., a large tree limb was reported down near Highway 10 and Washburn Mountain Loop.
Man, things are continuing to get more intense over here in the snow squall where Bryce is up in Nebraska.
Bye.